The firefly in the room.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very spooky vibes. Actually this morning, this night we had pretty intense storm going on in here in Lithuania, in this side of the world. You know what? I know it's still summer. I know we still need to enjoy the hot weather, you know, hot beach bodies and stuff like that, but I never had one, so I always was like kind of autumnal girl. And today, I'm out of breath already. Today I want to celebrate this beautiful weather. It's so refreshing after a humongous heat wave. So I want to have kind of spooky-ish, kind of vibey-ish video. I'm sorry if the wind is a bit too strong. I'm filming this on a whim. So I thought this will be a good idea, but we'll see, I guess, in the editing process. But anywho, I thought since I already had this kind of autumnal intro, I feel like I filmed how I was caught in the rain, I filmed some of the book content and stuff like that. I thought we also can work with plants in a bit of a spooky matter, and that meaning getting rid of some of my plants. Ooh, I know it's kind of spooky. I know it might be a little bit, you know, risky, especially for my, you know, plant rescuing heart. It's always so difficult to get rid of the plants because, I mean, I take them from the garbage container, so it means a lot, you know, for me just to keep them safe. I'm talking about them like, you know, people or animal, but I do respect every single life, and you know, just to have these plants and throw them away is not an option for me. So instead of doing that, I mean, no judgment for those people who just have like anxiety or stuff like that, and they just need to get rid of plants and this is the only way for them. I mean, just do it. You do you, boo. I mean, we own them, and every single one of us just do what feels best for us. For me personally, it doesn't feel best, so what I want to do instead, I actually will be finding new home for these plants. I will take some of them to my mama. I also think I might take some of these plants to my office area and put it somewhere in there. It feels like my office slowly becomes my plant dumpster, if you will. Slowly but surely I started to bring plants into my office. If I move a lot, it's because I'm kneeling right now. I'm standing on my knees because I just wanted you to see all of this gorgeousness, all of this cute weather through the window and stuff like that. Anyway, I did not want to make a shock effect in my office and just, you know, bring 10 plants in one day and just, you know, have lots of questions coming from my colleagues. My main idea is just to do it slowly, take it easy, bring plant by plant and see if people starts to notice anything or say anything. And so far, maybe I did hear a couple comments, but all of them were like so far away from each other. It's like, you know, not a biggie, not a big deal. So once again, some of these plants will go to my office, and others I actually I still hope they will be standing in this balcony waiting for the plant swap. I still haven't heard anything about the plant swap, which makes me a bit worried because last year I think we had 2 swaps in the summer, and this year we don't hear anything. So we'll see about that, but let me just show you the plants. I actually just grabbed the ones that I've been just eyeballing for a while and thinking, nah, you will go, because you know, summer soon will be over. We have about a month of warm weather, and then in Lithuania it's like downhill. We have a very chilly winter and very chilly autumn, so soon I will need to bring all of my plants back home, and that means I'll have not enough space, so we need to do something about it. That sounds like a very long intro. I'm so sorry if that take way too long for me to speak. Let me show you the plants that I want to get rid of, and later on maybe I will tell where I'm gonna be taking them. Honestly, still not sure. We'll see about it. I still haven't asked my mom which of these she will want and stuff like that, so we'll see. We'll see about that. But anywho, let's start from the one that I actually did take from the garbage. I mean, near the garbage container. So technically it's my houseplant rescue, and this is a beautiful Tradescantia. This is such an easy plant. I love how purple it is on the other side of the leaves. Just look at this hue. So cute, but I don't know, I just don't vibe with it. At the same time, it's such an easy plant and could grow like a weed, but I think this is the one that I'm gonna be bringing to my office. I want to repot it into something more cute and, you know, just have it there hanging around literally somewhere, because I don't know, it just feels like I could use my plenty space, like my shelf space, for something more special and something way more close to my heart, and this one is just not doing for me. Yes, I did rescue it. I actually did rescue it when it was a couple branches this size, look at this right now. So it is happy, it is growing, and I mean, it's nothing wrong with it, it's just doing such a good job, but I just don't have feels for it, you know. Why keep it and run out of shelf space when instead I could bring some plants that I will really love and appreciate, and this is just not it. So simple as that. Beautiful plant, healthy plant, but doesn't have space in my heart. I do have one Tradescanty that I really love, and I call it a mummy plant because it's just covered in white fuzz and it's so beautiful. That one I could never be separated from. This one, on the other hand, yes, it does have some purple, which is kind of spookish and Halloweenish, right? But still not it. Still not it. I mean, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Moving on, another one. This one actually I ordered online and I was like so stoked and happy. Once again, Wild Fern was the one who inspired me to buy this plant, and I'm talking about Philodendron Silver Sword. But once again, this pattern philodendrons in my home always struggle every single time I buy them, and hope this time will be different and I will manage it. But once again, right now you can see that it's doing the slipper thing when the leaves are stuck, and my arms are always so itchy to let it free, to separate it from that leaf. But in the process I sometimes, you know, don't make the leaves so happy. They grow so small and wonky, and this is the plant that is just struggling in my home. It needs a little bit more of moisture to open up those beautiful leaves and grow in size. I actually am eyeballing the variegated silver sword, which is just insane because I cannot grow the simple one, right? So I just need to put my mind into some other space and be like, stay focused, Atana, stay focused, be real with yourself. You cannot grow these plants happy. Maybe someday when I will have maybe a little bit bigger grow tents or maybe grow cabinets, like something like that, but not right now. In simple conditions, these plants in my home are not happy. Technically it doesn't look too bad, but it's not it, you know. So once again, not sure where this one will go. Maybe I should bring it to my office and see a miracle might happen, who knows, because at the same time I do love the color in the leaves. I love how silver they are. This is not the only silver plant I'm gonna be saying goodbye in this haul, and you will see in a little future actually from the very same unboxing that I filmed. But yeah, this is the plant that I'm like in love and hate relationship. It could be such a nice plant, such a sweet potential, but at the same time I'm just flipping struggling and working on my flipping nerves. So another one is a cacti, and this looks wonky. I know this, for those who have kinky mind like I do, doesn't look too good. Anyway, I actually thought when I bought this that this was a monkey tail cacti, and it's not. It's actually not. I have a real deal in front of me actually on the windowsill, and it's so beautiful and cute and I love it so much. And this on the other hand is once again struggling, and I don't know, it's just not doing anything for me. It actually dried out one of the branches. It's dead, so I need to snip it off out of there. But all in all, this plant is just, I know there might be a potential, but once again, I have so many cacti in my collection, maybe around 40, maybe 30, or maybe 40, I'm not sure. So this one is just like the one that is keeping the space from the cacti, and every single time when I go plant shopping or, you know, just grocery shopping in our grocery stores, always have the coolest cacti. I always just keep in mind that, oh, I have so many, do I need more? So this would be like a little step for me to get rid of the ones that I do not love that much and bring the ones that will be like, yeah, you look good, you know? So this was the main idea of this thing. Anywho, we have a couple more plants. Once again, I'm filming this video on a whim because I just wanted to use this beautiful weather, and actually I needed to be in the office today because I mentioned already that I have a new colleague at my work that I'm teaching. But since it was such a stormy morning, all of us are working from home today and I'm using my lunch break. You know what? We need to film a video. I want to get rid of some plants. Let's make this all work. So, once again, anyway, another silver plant. This is actually a midrum. There you go. I don't remember the full name, but this is the one that was actually attacked by spider mites. So this is the one that I'm worried about. What's up, Balu? What's up? Don't do anything silly. My cameras are standing on a long tower of pottery of my pot, so it's like very, you know, shaky. Anywho, so this is the plant that is just not happy. Once again, I did add this moss pole. Honestly, this is not the best moss poles because since it's so tiny, it dries out so quickly. It feels like I probably would need to moisture it every single day, which of course I do not. And you know, this plant is just not doing it for me. And honestly, even though I had beneficial bugs working on my spider mites outbreak, it doesn't feel like they did a good job. So this one specifically, I mean, here you can see the damaged leaves. They tend to get... I'm sorry for my nails. I need to work on that. Very busy. Anyway, this is how unhappy plant looks like. The other side of the leaves is even worse. Gosh, please focus somehow. Do you see that brown hue on the leaves? Very unhappy. So this is the one that I'm not sure what I want to do with. At first I thought maybe just to propagate it, cut off all of the leaves, clean it up with some neem oil and start again from the bed sticks, but I'm not sure. So let me know, what would you do? What would you do? It's struggling, it's not the happiest, but it has a potential. So it might work somehow, but we need to know how. And since we're talking about spider mites, this is the last plant. This is the last plant that I want to talk with you about, the one that I want to get rid of. And this has a full story behind it. It's actually blooming right now, which is like a scream for help. Please don't do that, mom, don't throw me away. And I think I won't be doing that. I think this one will go simply into my office, so I'm gonna be seeing it. Don't worry, I don't have the heart to throw away plants once again. And this is a simple, beautiful Maranta. It's such a striking plant. I love all of the colors of the leaves. But if you will take a closer look, you will see the spider mites damage. I found those bastards after I came back home from my honeymoon, and since then I've been struggling to get rid of them. I've been using several methods. I have beneficial bugs, I used neem oil, I used another pesticide I don't remember the name of. So it's been a long work in progress in my collection. And you know what? I'm getting tired. I actually lost a couple Marantas. I lost Natalia's green vein Maranta, which I'm so sad, like lime vein Maranta. It was the only one I had left from her shipment, which is so unfortunate because I did lose both of her plants that she sent me from New York City. So Alocasia and Maranta actually died, like dried out and died while I was gone. So it feels so difficult to even say these words out loud. I'm so sorry, Natalia. I really tried my best to keep them happy, and this just reminds me of that loss. I also lost my Maranta cat's mustache, so it's agonia right now as well. The only one left is light veins, and it's on the edge of extinction, let me be real with you. So this one is just, you know what, I just wanna take it out of my sight for now, and you know, I don't need more stress in my life than I already have, and this does give me a lot of stress. So I want to just once again clean it, repot it into something fresh and new. It still actually is in the very same pot I bought it in. So I want to give it a little restart, refresh, and bring it into my office, and hopefully there it will thrive, because I do have around 8 plants in my office right now, and most of them are thriving. So there is a potential. There is, guys, there definitely is. So hopefully this one is gonna be another happy story, but who knows. And last plant, actually this one is under a question mark, because I definitely do not to get rid of it, because it's a variegated plant, and it's actually a gift from my sister for my birthday. She gifted me this beautiful Monstera borsigiana albo about 3 birthdays ago, I think, and we always been struggling. Right now you can see it's just simply white, and yes, it does have a little bit of green on a branch, right? But if you look to the other side, it's just all completely white, and this is like a death sentence for the plant. So what I want to do, actually, I want to once again cut it and restart it and hope for the best. I already did cut it twice. We'll take a closer look. This was the first time, this was the second time, this is already a 3rd branch, and every single time we're struggling because the genetics of this plant is so beautiful, so cute, but at the same time not so great. So once again we're gonna give it a last chance. Oh my gosh, I think I forgot the dish in my bedroom. So the last chance, I'm gonna be cutting it in single notes and putting it into the water, I think, and hoping for the best. I mean, we still have green on a branch, so hopefully it will work out and everything will be great, because It's a beautiful plant and it's a sentimental plant. This is actually one and only Borsigiana I have right now, because I do have a Thai constellation that also is special and beautiful. But this one, you know, completely different story, and still wanna hold on to that hope that it's gonna be okay. So you know what, I thought I'm gonna do it on camera. Alright guys, sorry for the awkward angle. This is the only way I can think of putting you close into the action. So I have a dish with a filtered water. This is all clean and ready for business. So let's go ahead, cut this baby up and see what happens later on. So once again, beautiful plant, has a potential, but we always keep on struggling. So I want to cut it off. Bam. This is the first cutting. I mean, I would cut it into a couple more cuttings, but the very top actually has such a small, or you know what, it does have aerial root. Even though it's pretty small, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, because the bottom cutting actually have more green on it, if you will take a closer look, than the top one, right? So it does have more potential than this one. So I'll go ahead and risk it once again. Bam. I actually still have propagations of my Monstera Aurea in business, so stay tuned for that update. Oh my gosh, this one actually looks so beautiful, and it would be fabulous if this one worked out. We still have a bunch of green. I mean, not too much, it's very risky, but also very green leaf. So bam, we're putting it into the dish. The same thing I'm doing with this one. I'm actually gonna cut off this white leaf because it doesn't have a single bit of green. There is only one small vein of green right here, so it definitely doesn't help my plant to stay alive. I'm gonna cut it above the possible space where the new leaf will emerge, so on the very top, like so. I know it looks wonky, but this is the new node over here, so this is the space where the new leaf might come out from, so I do want to keep it, right? And this one also has a bit of green. It's way less than the previous one, but we still have it, bam. Okay, moving on to this baby. Bam. This cutting also, we have a bunch of green over here, so a lot of potential. I want to cut off that not beautiful dried out space. Bam. Don't need that. This is what we're working with. I know it looks sad, but once again, potential is there. Potential is there. Yes, we do have a lot of white, but we also have a splash of green, so there is hope. Very small, but there is one. So okay, let me see how we're gonna put you. Bam, we have 3 cuttings, which is already promising. And you know what, this looks so odd with all of those cut off notes prior to that, right? But you know what, we're still gonna make it work somehow, hopefully. Okay, do you see? It's very far away, but you see. You know what, bam, we're gonna do it like that. This new node, it does have a lot of white once again. This is the one, right? But it also does have a bunch of green on the other side. It's actually, as you can tell, pretty woody right here. So it's gonna be interesting. So this one, this node I'm gonna put into sphagnum moss. I have a little humidity box. As you can tell, it's kind of, I don't know, like 70% of white, but we still have a bunch of green. So 2 nodes, big potential. You know what? Let's make it into 2. We'll have bigger odds for something interesting to happen. So these ones I will put into my sphagnum moss propagation box I have prepared over here. Simple as that. Let me show you. So I have moistened up sphagnum moss in here. Just gonna put on top both of these. Maybe the perlite would work a bit better, but this is what I had on hand, so I'm gonna do it like so. Cover it up and keep it closed and humid and happy. I think I'm gonna be opening it up every like week or so, maybe every 4-ish, 5-ish days, just to let a little bit of fresh air inside and check on them if everything is okay. And this is how we're gonna be working with these. And this one's simple procedure. This one's gonna be standing on my shelf hoping for the best, and this one hopefully will give me new roots and be happy very soon. 3 cuttings, 1 bottom cutting and couple node cuttings. Lots of different experiments in one video. Lots of different experiments in one video. Hopefully it's gonna be a successful one. Honestly, I am worried, but at the same time very excited. I love to experiment with my plants. This is actually one of my favorite things about owning plants and having this hobby, because I feel like a crazy scientist with all of the things I am doing to my plants and stuff like that. So yeah, this will be fun. So this is probably gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. This was a very spontaneous video, but at the same time, I'm very excited about it. Such a moody vibe. We have such a storm outside. Not sure how much of that you can see, but you still can probably see a little bit of my broken old windows in this old cranky apartment, but you know, we gotta work with what we have, right? But anyhow guys, this is gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments. If you watched it till right now, till the very end, leave stormy emojis. Maybe it's gonna be a flash, maybe it's gonna be a rainy cloud, or a cozy mug of tea. Let me know in the comments. Let's chat about your thoughts. Subscribe for more plenty content, for more spooky content coming up. I actually been hunting for some Halloween decor around here, which is so difficult because Halloween is not a big thing yet in Lithuania. So we do have some pop-ups of little Halloween things, but it's still not very popular. No, it's still so fresh in this culture, but I'm very excited to do it. So buckle up for new spooky content, buckle up for new plenty content, subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you in my next one. But before leaving you, let me teach you another language lesson. You know what, since we have a rainy, beautiful day outside, let me teach you how to say rain in Lithuania and in Russian. If you want to say rain in Lithuanian, you need to say lietus. Once again, lietus. And if you want to say rain in Russian, you need to say дождь. Once again, дождь. Once again, thank you so much for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!